Okay, Sistas fans. Now, I was actually looking at the comments on, a post I made a few days ago about my rankings for Sisters seasons 1 through 4. And yes, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So don't think this video is bashing on people who disagreed with my ranking of from best to worst seasons 2, 1, 4, and 3. That's how I rank them. But I'm really making this video because I noticed a lot of people putting season 1 very low on their list, either as the worst or next to last in regards to their personal ranking. And again, I'm not disagreeing with you if you put your number for season 1 different than mine, but I just wanted to kind of explain why season 1 is higher than 3 and 4 in my opinion. And is not Jasmine related. Don't think I'm pulling a bias here. Yeah, because your girl Jasmine is in it. No. I think for me, the reason season 1 and 2 are higher than 3 and 4 is because it's the fact that I don't really care much for a show if a lot of, not just a 1 or 2, but a lot of the main characters are still dealing with the same issues from season 1, almost 100 episodes in, and nothing has changed. It's kind of like how we see Andy still interacting with Gary, Danny with Preston, and Sabrina with Calvin. And it's, unrealistic. It's a TV show, duh. But you get what I'm saying here. I think one of the weaknesses of Sisters, and I've said this many times, is the fact that Tyler doesn't want to let cast members go, even when their time on the show is long since, expired, but it will continually bring a character back just for the sake of doing it, as opposed to having a revolving door where you bring in like new love interests, you bring in like new problems instead of, oh, well, okay, this character's in jail this season, so I'll take them out and put another character in there, or I'll have, a new love interest temporarily take over for this love interest, but it turns out this new guy isn't all he's cracked up to be, so we'll have the girl try to go back to the original love interest, even though it's been established countless times before that these two aren't compatible because of this reason or that reason, or the girls just refuse to admit when they're wrong, that they have any flaws, that the men are the ones that have to do the work and change, and yada yada yada. Not to mention Karen spending all of season 4 chasing after Zach, the back half of season 3 chasing after Zach, while the first time or the first part of season 3 she's bitter about the whole Fatima thing. And it just seems like there was a lot of character assassination there. Season 1 had a lot of great character and story elements that were just dropped by the wayside. So here's the thing. Season 1, it felt like that's when a lot of these storylines, of course, first started. They were fresh. But then as we go throughout seasons 2, 3, and 4, a lot of those same storylines have been beaten into the ground so many times that it's like, Tyler, we get the point. Gary... No, the point is, the fans, we get the point, but it's the characters who are still entertaining the idea of, well, maybe Gary's changed. Maybe Calvin isn't so bad after all. No. That's the reason why I put 3 and 4 in the back half of my rankings. Now, there is, of course, the Zatima factor, where that's a main reason why a lot of people put seasons 3 and 4 in the number 1 and 2 positions on their ranking list. And I get that. But for me, I don't think 2 characters should be the difference between a show being good or bad. When 2 characters are standouts and they carry the show, which they've been doing for 2 seasons now, I don't think that means those seasons are great, because there are a greater number of other characters who bring the show down because nothing has really changed in terms of character development. So if you're always wondering, wow, why do you put season 1 so high in your ranking? it's because that's when the show felt fresh as opposed to dragged out. That's just my opinion. So, what do you think? Why do you put season 1 so low in your rankings if you do? I know one person said, and I like this answer. They said, Jeremy, the thing is, when I do like Sistas rewatches, or if I want to watch a particular episode again, I don't really go back to season 1. Either it's like season 2 or season 3, but not really season 1. And I get that. And I really do feel like if you took the Zatima element out of it, like I feel like a lot of people probably rewatched season 2 because that's when Zach and Fatima first met. Whereas season 1, of course, you really didn't have those two interacting. If anything, the only reason I see people going back to season 1 for is to pull scenes and audio and clips from Karen and Zach in season 1 in order to use that to go against Karen's stances in seasons 3 and 4. It's like, oh, you say you want Zach back. You say, we belong together. But then in season 1, it's like so many times Karen contradicted herself, saying that she wanted to move on and she wanted better and this and that. So, yeah, I see why some people would think that way. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below.